everybody, Ron Cecil, Marines Life Coach in Portland, Oregon, and co-host of the podcast Cutting for Sign. I was out on a little jog and got to my trail in Washington Park, and I was thinking about a conversation I had recently with someone in 12-step program I'm a part of, and that is, when do you know you've reached your rock bottom? We tend to think of rock bottoms as being that place, that moment in our life when we've gotten drunk enough, we have fooled around enough, we have lost enough jobs, we have debted enough, whatever it might be, that puts us in so much pain that we decide this is it. I'm never going to do it again. The reality is, most people will hit that spot over and over and over and over again, and it's not enough. There's no amount of pain that's enough for them to turn around and to change their lives. But let me tell you about a little game that you can play with yourself that could save you a lot of heartache if you are willing. And that is to take stock of your reality. You can do that by looking at your family, looking at the people you are related to, looking at those folks in your life who have similar paths, and play this game called Play the Tape Forward. In other words, ask yourself, what would my life look like if I continue to do this same thing, just like this, at this same pace, at this same rate? What will my life look like in the next 3 months, 6 months? What will my life look like in the next 5 years? See, there's a part of every one of us, part of us inside us all, that thinks tomorrow or at some point in the future, I'm gonna feel something that's gonna keep me from making this same decision. And I will decide to be different. And that is a lie. That is a lie your subconscious tells you in order not to change right now. Because your body and your nervous system do not want to change. They want to stay exactly the same. And you know this because you've tried to stop eating all the Oreos, or you've tried to stop drinking all the beers in the 6-pack at one time, or you've tried to save money, or you've tried to change your relationship, and you always come back to square one. And then you are stuck in a cycle of fear, guilt, and shame about it. And you don't have to do that anymore. And I speak from experience. I've done all those things many times. And if you play the tape forward, and if you allow yourself to think about reality and to see what reality would be like if you stayed on the same path. Now, I know for me, all I had to do was look at my family and my father, who died at an early age, and other people in my family who were users and alcoholics and had been married multiple times and had made those choices that I was trying to make, right? Trying to create more health in my life, trying to create more sobriety, trying to create more relationship with my kids, a better relationship with my wife. And I got serious and I got real about, can I really change? Well, not if I continue to live thinking the way I have, which was at some point in the future me is going to rescue me. And future you is not ready to rescue you, because future you is ill-equipped unless you decide right now that present you is going to go on the search and rescue mission of future you. That's what needs to change. So whether you need to get sober, whether you need to change your relationship, whether you need to change your career, the conditions will never be right. So stop waiting for those conditions to change. They're going to be poor tomorrow as they are now. But what you need to do now is to put action in and decide right now that the life that you want is worth being uncomfortable for. It's worth putting the effort into. There's this real commitment early on in 12-step programs, and they tell you to do what they call a 90 and 90, which is a way for you to commit to going to 90 meetings in 90 days. And it's a way to tell your subconscious and your nervous system and your body that you mean business. And so you go to 90 meetings in 90 days. It's a radical, different step in your life if you've not done anything like that. Most people haven't. Most people won't. Most people will not do anything like that. But when you say, I'm going to spend 90 hours over the next 90 days focusing on change and believing this group that what they say is true, that if that guy over there can change, if that guy over there can get sober, if that guy over there can change his marriage, if that guy over there can change his financial status, then I believe it can be true for me too. So I hope wherever you are, as you're watching this and whatever you're doing, and you've been searching around on YouTube, now is the time, man. Now is the time for you to click this off and to decide that future you is going to be rescued by present you. So if there's some resource that you need, maybe you need to find a 90-day meeting, maybe you need help from a therapist, go find one of those. Go do those things. Maybe if you need the help of a coach, here I am. Maybe there's a coach you know already that is exactly the person you need to speak to. Go speak to them. Go do it. Maybe if your marriage needs to change, decide now. Today's the day for it to change. It can happen. Go make it happen, guys.